So can you see where I'm back? I'm back at Andreas' place, and I just want to show you his collection has evolved again. He's fantastic gaming display. He's Andreas. Say hi.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, and before I show you the collection, we've been playing this today. I don't have this yet. Agelos, very good action platformer, adventure, RPG, something like that maybe. Really good. 2 hours maybe. What do you think, Andreas? We played?
Yeah, something
like that. So yeah, we start with the main area of the games. I think it's pretty much the same, or is it some difference here as well, Andreas?
Yeah, it's a different setup.
It is?
But it's the same amount of games, more or less.
Yeah, put a new shelf there,
yeah.
which I thought was a cool idea. You can actually do that with the Billy if you're smart, like Andreas. So now you know exactly where all the good ideas I'm going to steal from. It's from this, and yeah, and he's thinking about culling his Wii and Wii U collection. Maybe get more space for the Switch games. I don't know, something like that. Also the DS and the 3DS. So this is new, a new shelf up here with the original Turtles from the, is it early 90s or mid 90s?
Yeah, early 90s, like 90 or 89 or something like that.
I really like these DuckTales, Chip and Dale, Darkwing Duck, Tailspin. And here are the shelf. It's lower now, and it got all these fantastic boxes there. Yes, so we're gonna do a little pickup video.
Yes.
I will continue my pickups after this at home. So yeah, let's start. Oops. Yeah, that's good. Jag kan alltid klippa bort det.
Okay. Hello.
Welcome. Oh, we are at Andreas' place. I started speaking Swedish because we are two Swedes, and speaking English to each other is weird. Weird as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're allowed to swear on this channel. So we're gonna do Andreas pickups in the last month, or what is it?
Today.
No, that's not.
A couple of weeks. I haven't bought so many games recently because of the Corona stuff. So
that's normal.
but I got 3 games today that I've been awaiting for a while. So. I can start with those.
Yeah, you ordered them from the US.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It takes a very long time.
Yeah, a few weeks ago. So I was been expecting these for a while, but they came today. Perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. So the first is Risk of Rain. Let's see if we get.
Maybe take it from. Fucking hell. Ska vi tända taket? Kolla.
Oj.
Why is it so glary? That's weird.
Kanske får börja om den här.
We do it like that. Maybe. Oh, yeah.
No. We're getting...
Yeah, Risk of Rain. What is
Risk of Rain, yeah.
What kind of game is that?
It's a third-person shooter, adventure. I don't know that much about it. I bought another game that I'm going to show you next, and this was on sale, so it looked nice, kind of cel-shaded graphics, and
one cool thing is it has the first game in it as well.
Exactly.
So
it's two games for the price of a half game. And the second one is Mega Man Zero Collection. Zero CX collection. And this is with the Zero games for the GBA and also the CX games for the DS. And I've been playing the CX games a lot on the DS a few years back, but never played the Zero games. So
something funny about this, he says said like the Americans, so we speak in American English.
Oh yeah.
Mostly Brits watching this. I said ZX, so you
ZX.
Brits understand.
All right. And And the third game I got today was Everspace, also for the Switch. This is...
I heard about this game, but I don't know much about it.
Neither do I, but it's like an open world space shooter, Star Fox, but...
Clone-ish
yeah,
Star Fox game.
maybe more like, what was the game that you... No Man's Sky-ish, I think. It's gotten pretty good reviews, so I thought I'd check it out. So this is the PAL edition, but I still bought it from the US because this is hard to get even here in Europe. So, yeah.
And I got a gift from Andreas today.
Yeah.
And I think he gave me this because I gave him something, the bastard. Yeah, I've been wanting this one. And
Dr. Mario.
Dr. Mario. I used to play Dr. Mario. What system was that on? Was it on Super Nintendo? No?
Yeah, the first one was on NES.
NES.
But
there's some version of the Dr. Mario I used to play. So he's going in my collection, of course. Thank you, Andreas.
You're welcome. And I also got a gift. And I got this controller because last time you were here, I said that I like to play with the Wii controller on the side.
On the side.
So now I got this grip to make it even more comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hand friendly. I remember that when he said that, I'm like, how can you think that's comfortable?
Yeah.
So I had the one before, and I bought another one like a couple of weeks ago, and I bought that one for. Because I'm like, fucking nice. Hell, he needs to have that. It's really good. If you want to play your Wii games, especially the platformers, that is perfect for that.
So I'm trying this one next time I start my Wii.
Yeah.
And the next game is...
funny story.
A funny story, yeah. That's Nanostray for the DS, US edition, because of the spine. And this one is a bit fun because it was on Facebook, a Facebook group which we are both members in. And
we always chase American DS games.
Yeah, exactly. And we like the same kind of games. So I think you started the bid.
I started the bid.
Yeah.
And then you said the same started bid. And
exactly.
I'm like,
I didn't see your bid.
Yeah. So I'm like, are you actually going to bid against me? He's like, no, of course not. And then I fucking fell asleep and forgot about it. And Andreas was smart and he bought it.
Yeah, and I know Rasmus sometimes forgets games. So when it was 2 minutes left, I thought he's not going to buy it, so I might as well.
So it's totally okay that he outbid me this time.
Yeah, so this is a shoot 'em up.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to get that in the
DS.
future. Yeah.
And there's also number 2, which I think is quite rare, or more rare.
I've never seen number 2, so I didn't know even that was.
Yeah, I think number 2 only came out in the US.
Okay.
And this one came out in all regions.
Yeah.
So I think number 2 is more rare.
It's not very often you see good shmups on the DS.
No.
So.
And next up is a Wii U game. And that's Need for Speed Most Wanted U.
Yeah.
And this is a game, it's an arcade racer, and I got the recommendation from a YouTube channel. And I haven't played it yet, but what I've heard is that this actually is the superior version of the game. So the PS3 and Xbox version is not as good as this one. So this somehow it utilizes the Wii U's power better. Or
That's
something.
Good. That's good.
I don't know.
It used to be very expensive, this game, but now it's gone down in price a lot, so now it's maybe time to pick it up. You got it for like £15 or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. So.
Yeah, I remember when this was like £25-30.
Yeah.
But I think they found more copies or something. That might be a pickup for me in the future as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it out. I've been playing Horizon Chase a lot lately.
Yeah, Horizon Chase Turbo.
It's amazing.
So good.
So
but he's stuck on one track.
Yeah.
Always number 2, so a little bit pissed off about that.
Alright, so the last game for today is a super rare game, and that's Rive.
And when he says super rare, we don't mean it's super rare. It's from the company publication.
Yeah, exactly. And this is a twin stick shooter. It's still sealed, so I haven't played it yet, but I will. I don't know that much about this. I've seen some recommendation on YouTube and seen some gameplay, and it looks fun and nice graphics and
supposed to be a lot of humor in as well.
Yeah, exactly. So that's it for me today.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just wanted to tell you about this game again. If you don't have it, definitely play it.
Yeah.
So addictive.
It's like a clone
between
Link 2 and
Zelda 2,
yeah, and Wonder Boy. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe.
Something like that.
Yeah, but in a better way.
Yeah.
I don't like Zelda 2 at all. Even though I'm a Zelda collector.
Right, like a Monster Boy, Wonder Boy with RPG elements.
Yeah. A lot of backtracking though. If you don't like backtracking,
don't pick it up.
Don't pick it up. So that's it, guys. Stay safe and be nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, continuation of the pickups video. Yeah, this was a present I got from Andreas. Dr. Mario Amiibo, very cool. This zoom thing is really pissed me off sometimes with this camera. Yeah, got a nice piles here, but made another decision in the collecting side of my collection, and the 4 games I'm going to show you now I'm not going to keep, because I've made a decision that, I mean, I collect good games, of course, and you know, really good games in, you know, in my book, what I want to play, and if I want to, you know, play games from my collection, if I have good games and I have really good games, you know, in my book, I'm always going to pick the really good games. So I'm never really going to get to the good games. And so why really pick them up? You know, sometimes I'm not sure. Maybe they could be really good games, but I don't really have the time to play everything anyway. So this is another way of me to slow down the collecting side of everything. Because yeah, I really want to do that, at least for now, or yeah, that's how I feel, and just super focused on just the stuff I really want to have in my collection that means something to me, that, or like, you know, Zelda, Mario Kart, or Resident Evil 4, or it's a game that I know at least 95% I'm gonna fucking love, and it's a really good game. So this plan is not watertight, of course. It's not gonna work 100%. That's not what I'm saying, but yeah, that's where I'm going, because I need to do some different things. Yeah, probably make me feel better as well with my collecting habits. So Jesus Christ, it sounds like a very downer video, this. Yeah, but it's nice to have these revelations as well. It is. I mean, I've been on a collecting video games maybe 20 years, more but not hardcore, last 15, and hardcore maybe 10 years. So it's been a cycle, and it's been a good run, and and you learn a lot of stuff during this time, let me tell you, and in the end, I think most people realize that, I don't think everybody does, of course, people are more collectors, more gamers. I'm actually really more tend to be this way on the collecting side, but I need to tone it down for myself, and for my collection and the size of the collection, and I really feel this is a good decision and a good route for me to go. Who knows? And yeah, so I'm just going to show you the games I bought. Some of them are 2 or 3 games that I had before. Arkham Origins, Batman. Yeah, I know this is a good game. It came in this white case. I was like, why did you send me in the Wii case? But actually there were, as you can see top here, it's not a Wii case, it says Nintendo there. So some of these Arkham Origins had a white case instead. I don't know, I think the blue one were more, I don't know which one is more rare or not, to be honest, but I had to Google it to find out about that. So that, yeah, I'm gonna sell that because yeah, it's a good game, but I'm not gonna get around to play it. So why keep it? I had this one before. I played it a bit. Yeah, it's a good game. And all these Wii U games, I got them really cheap, so easily gonna get my money back, or even more. So it's not the end of the world. Played Mass Effect 3 as well. Yeah, it's a really good game, but to be honest, if I really wanted to play the Mass Effect games, I would have liked to play the trilogy, and on the Nintendo systems there's only the 3rd one, and yeah, it's a good game, but yeah, I'm not gonna play it. And this one was so cheap with the other ones, came bundled, so Splinter Cell, definitely go in. This one I'm gonna keep because it's a pretty fun game with your mates. I had this before, but I gave it away to my nephew, and yeah, I wanted it back, and it has to be back as well, because for the Zelda collection as well, because there's a Zelda/Link game in here. So yeah. Then we got a Wii game that I've been wanting for quite some time, and now with my new thinking, I'm like, do I really want to keep this? But it's what I heard is a good game when you have friends over and play, like, I think it's 4 players. I mean, but that doesn't really happen that much anymore. Really hoping it's gonna happen more in the future though. So I'm not sure about this one, but this one was more expensive like 4 or 5 years ago, and it's gone down in price. And when I found this for like buy it now in complete nice nick, Boom Street, I picked it up for like £12. It's like a Monopoly / mini game kind of game, with Nintendo characters and Dragon Quest characters, like a mix match between Nintendo and Square Enix. So I'm keeping that for now. Same with this one. I mean, I played some Professor Layton, and this Curious Village is actually one of those I played. Found it cheap on the American one, which I prefer because of the spines, and they're usually cheaper than the PAL ones. I don't know, I might keep this one. Don't think I will though. This is one of those I have to go. So next one, I was super happy when I saw this come up in a Facebook group. I was like, yes, this is the last one for the trilogy on the system for me. Let me show the 2 first ones. It's Castlevania Order of Ecclesia, fantastic game. Castlevania Portrait of Ruin, heard it's fantastic, haven't played it yet. So the last one I needed, of course, is Dawn of Sorrow, and he had all of these games and many other DS games that I really wanted, and people were writing comments, and I saw the games going so fast, so I didn't really read it that well, to be honest. So I just bought it, and it was a really good price. So I got Dawn of Sorrow, American version. Super happy about that. You know, finishing the trilogy, but it was the Konami best one. Oh, fucking hell. I mean, everything else is like, hold on, I just gotta turn off the phone. Nice. What the fuck? Yeah, So I'm gonna keep this one. Maybe in the future, who knows? I mean, it looks nice in the shelf. Now I have the trilogy. Now I need to find the other trilogy, Castlevania trilogy. And you know what that is? That's actually gonna start in this video as well, which I'm really super happy with. Let's take this first. For my Mario Kart collection, Mario Kart 64, the PAL one. This is just the box. I don't really need the game because my Nintendo 64 is RGB modded Japanese console that takes NTSC, so I'm never going to play PAL games. And yeah, boxes are, you know, usually harder to find in the game anyway, if I want to complete it. I went to my friend's. I actually have a friend that has a kind of a video store slash other retro stuff like furniture and art and other cool bits, retro style stuff, you know, pop culture stuff. And I went there to trade in some Super Famicom games like Pilot Wings. It was probably a fantastic game when it came out. I didn't have the Super Nintendo back then, but playing it now is like horse shit, I think. So traded that in. Actually traded in the Super Kirby one, but I'm gonna get that game eventually on the compilation, like big box on the Wii with all the Kirby games. That only came out in US. I really want that one. And I traded in some other stuff, but it wasn't there, so I left the trade in. But I bought some stuff as well. It's not many games I want for the Famicom, Super Famicom, to be honest. But this is one of them. This is Yoshi's Super Mario Land. What, Yoshi's World? I don't remember what it's called. I had this before. Yeah, so this definitely had to come back in the collection. Now I think I have all the Yoshi games, at least the Yoshi games I want in my collection. Not Never System, of course. I also picked this up. I'm a huge fan of Twin Peaks, so I have a lot of different box versions of it, and I didn't have the definitive gold box edition, so I found this cheap there for like £50. No, £5. So complete nice neck. So I picked that up. I also got some Van stickers that I already put up on the fridge. Got some more movies for my 80s collection of movies. Can't believe I didn't have this one, but I bought the double one because the second one with Jason Bateman is also made in the 80s, and if I just want the first one I have to pay it like 3 times for this, so I decided to go for this one. And with finding that, I also found this weird 80s movie that's probably spawned from this. Teen Vamp, probably shit, but yeah, had to buy that for the collection as well. This was a really cool deal. I really like the Klonoa games, so I was always been after the 2 platforms on the Game Boy Advance, and this came up for like £45 for both, like 1 and 2, you can say. It's Empire of Dreams and Dream Champ Tournament, Klonoa 2, and the first one is the American one. It's still sealed, so it's Klonoa 2 Dream Champ Tournament, American one. Of course, if you get the American ones, you get the nice fucking spines. So that's why I prefer to get the American ones. And if I can get them cheaper than the PAL ones, of course I go for that. I also got that with that. But in the future, I really want to get this complete. But it was kind of a bundle deal, so I was happy to pay that. I mean, getting this sealed for, and this one for like 45 shipped was a good deal in my book, so I'm happy with that. And the next is really good deals, I think, and it came up on Facebook, and I was so quick. And the first one was Castlevania, Circle of the Moon, just a box for 50 Swedish crowns. That is like £4. And I'm like, yeah, I have that. And when I got it, it was, everything else was in there. The manual is like untouched. I mean, the box is pretty squeezed in here on the back, but otherwise it's pretty good nick. And every inserts and other papers in there for £4. I think that was an amazing deal. And I had Circle of the Moon already in this kind of case. So I'm gonna complete it now. I'm super happy with that. So that's the start of the other trilogy for the Castlevania games, Circle of the Moon. So now I just need the other two, which are a bit more expensive, that one. And then she had as well, and I saw that a bit after. I'm like, oh, I have this as one as well. And that is Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, the Scandinavian one, which is always more expensive here. If it's the Scandinavian one, it's always up like 30% more. And I mean, the box is shitty condition, the manual is in shitty condition, the cart is in mint condition, so you'll see here now. I mean, it's got a big thing there, but it's Zelda Link to the Past, PAL, SCN. SCN means Scandinavian. And I mean, even just the cart I could probably sell for £20. and then I get the box and the manual, and I don't have the PAL one yet, so I'm gonna have this stay in my collection at least for now, till I upgrade. And she was asking 99 Swedish crowns for this, like 100 Swedish crowns, and that's like £8 for this. So I got both of those for like £12. I mean, like, I never have luck like that. And this is the end of the video. I see the timing is at the end. I just show you one more. Oh my god, I got this. I got this, it's the last one. Finally got Super Metroid. I've been wanting this game forever, and I wanted the Japanese one because it's the nicest box art and it's in English, so you don't really need the PAL or the NTSC one. So